Thank you.
Well, he's got the right coach, and he is a terrific young talent. That's a pretty good match. David, thank you. Now let's take a look at the Nuggets opening lineup. The wing set for them, Barton and Porter. Gordon and Jokic hold down the post for him. And it's Murray in at the point guard position. And for the Suns, the star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. Up it forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. And it's Ayton in at the 5 spot. Not just another game on the schedule, Greg. Fans and players alike are excited for tonight.
I mean, this is a championship caliber matchup. There is a ton of talent in this one, and I think it's a great test for both teams.
Bangs home the trifecta.
Well, you can't let Gordon have room from outside. I mean, he's more than capable of knocking down those perimeter shots.
Here's Paul for 3. Booker, the offensive rebound. Martin from outside. And there's a whistle. That goes on Mikal Bridges. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Nuggets will retain possession.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
And Murray, here we go. It's Barton on the wing. Ayton against Jokic.
I'll tell you what, Ayton is a very good defender. He moves his feet well and has the length to alter shots. Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Hey, guys standing around spectating, I mean, you got to get in there and get tough.
Here's Paul following the basket by Jokic. The 3 ball. Devin Booker, and that's good.
And he's got plenty of range and the confidence to match. Booker believes he's going to hit every 3 he takes.
Murray, the pass to Jokic. Little over a minute 30 into this first quarter. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
That's his second personal.
Chris Paul picks up that one. It's so unique to have a 7-footer like Jokic who makes everyone around him better.
He is so much fun to watch, Kevin. And he does make everybody better because he plays the game simply and effectively. He once said, a point makes you happy, but an assist makes you and your teammate happy. How about that? Jokic could probably average double-digit assists anytime he wants to. And I think it might happen before his career is done. Paul working around the defense that time to get a close shot inside.
Pass to Jokic. There's Porter with the 3. Connects from 3-point range.
Well, I think this is the start they want. Come out and put some points up early. 3 or 4 so far.
Paul passes to Booker. Beyond the arc. Jokic grabs the miss. Denver's gone 2 of 2 from 3-point range here in the first quarter. Porter against Booker. Now, here's Jokic. Tight defense on him. And there's the call on Devin Booker. That is his first foul of the game.
And now only 1 away from being in the penalty.
Yep, the next one puts them on the line, so they've got to be careful the rest of the way.
Barton kicks to Jokic. No good on the triple. Suns trail by 5. Booker with it. Now guarded by Porter. And Crowder slams it in.
Sweet find there by Booker. All eyes on him with the ball, and Devin understands that. That has a nice feel for giving up the rock.
Now here's Murray. And it's Murray with the jam.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now.
Well, you know what? You don't want to do too much to get an opponent riled up. You got to be mindful of that.
Ayton is a player who, Greg, occasionally shoots a 3, but it's still a developing part of his game.
Yeah, you know, not the best numbers from outside. Does it to keep teams honest, but it's a far-fetched to say he can stretch a defense.
Now here's Barton. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Pass to Murray. Denver passing it around. 6 to shoot. And Jokic slams it in.
You know, I really like seeing this from Murray. Looking to get his open teammates involved. Being a willing passer is impressive to his teammates.
Here's Paul. The tray. Jokic grabs the miss. Jokic has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Barton outside. From deep. This one for 3. Jokic, no good.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Kicks it out to Booker. 32 seconds left in the first quarter. No good. He's off to a slow start. 1 for 4 so far.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
It does not get much easier than that, but somehow he came up empty there.
Kicks it out to Paul. Over Gordon from the baseline. And there's Ayton, and that's good on the assist by Paul.
Pass-first mindset of Paul. When you leave somebody open on his squad, he's going to make you pay for it.
It's Jokic, top of the key. A second chance effort. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. What do you guys think about the Nuggets out here in this one?
Aggressive at running guys to the backboard. You could tell it was part of their game plan coming in.
Yeah, and you know, when a team establishes an edge on the glass early, it really sets things up for the rest of the game.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. Setting the floor for the Suns. Drop it forward. They'll have Bridges and Crowder. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Ayton in at the pivot, manning the middle. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the Nuggets, when healthy, are one of the league's elite teams. Aaron Gordon says we have championship aspirations. When you've got the Joker, you have a chance to win every single night. If we play our best, we have a good chance to go as far as we want to. Guys, I just want to go as far as throwing it back to you.
You can throw it to us anytime, and he is the defending MVP and plenty of players around Jokic. David, thanks. They are for real. And here is Murray after Devin Booker getting his shot to go from deep. A fader. Jokic, no good.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Here's Paul. Passes to Ayton. Barton against Booker. From deep three-point range, another 3 for Phoenix.
The defense not doing a good job at all of getting after him. They've got to crowd him and make it tough for him. That's his second this quarter.
To the inside. Jokic draws the double. For 3, Murray. And another miss by Denver.
Kevin, you can understand the shot selection. I mean, he wanted to go back at him, and this came up short on the triple.
For 3, Booker. He can't get it to go. Now the Nuggets take it the other way.
He's trying to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
Well, sprinting up the court aggressively, Barton seizing any opportunity to get scores in these situations.
And you watch Porter. Unbelievable potential. He makes some plays that just leaves you shaking your head.
And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for the Denver Nuggets. He feeds it to Gordon. Outside Porter. He's looking for Gordon and finds him. Sweet move. And the rejection by Ayton.
Tremendous at anticipating when shots are going up. Ayton is outstanding at protecting the rim.
That's a 2 from Paul. Will not go. This is off the front iron. And the team has talked, Greg, about having high hopes for Porter. What does he need to do, though, to reach that next level?
And frankly, more maturity is going to lead to greater consistency. He missed his only season in college, missed his first season in the NBA, and this guy's still making up for lost time.
And here are the Suns now, after the Nuggets pick up 2. Crowder, the pass to Ayton. The kick out to Crowder. Out to the wing. Here's Paul. Rejected by Murray. Outside Porter. From deep. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Ayton's got his 4th rebound in this one. Booker the pass to Crowder. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Bridges outside. Over Gordon. Here's Ayton. Poked loose and out of bounds as the Nuggets gain possession.
You know, that's just sloppy basketball, giving away a possession. No real reason for that turnover.
A tremendous mobile 1 block that we had to see again. Great send back.
And that is a huge block. Given how close this game is, a stop like that was right on point.
Now here's Murray. And Chris Paul picks up the foul. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
Yeah, and I like this call because you want the refs in that situation. If there's any doubt, err on the side of giving the benefit of the doubt to the offensive player. That should have been a block, and it was.
And the Suns with a completely new group on the floor. The Suns leading. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
And a whole new lineup here for the Nuggets. Now here's Johnson. The dish to McGee. Trying to get something going. The rebound by Jeff Green. Nuggets have gone just 2 of 8 shooting here in the 2nd quarter. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Fires from 18. Dozier can't get it to go.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
The Nuggets with another miss. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody, welcome to... For the Suns, the first quarter was pretty even. Their field goal percentage was a robust 50% in the... And that's...
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Kind of like what Devin Booker is doing in this one.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on them from deep here. Talk about dialed in.
Well, you know, the stroke looks fantastic. Even when he's had a hand in his face, it hasn't affected him at all.
Second half is underway. Here's who Michael Malone's got on the floor. We've got Monte Morris. He's out there with Austin Rivers. It's Najee in at the center position.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
Johnson gets the bucket. And Big Ben's roles have adjusted Clark in today's game. You take a young Clark Keller and put him in this style of play, what adjustments would he make?
Well, that's a great question, Kevin. I would love to play this up and down, wide open style of basketball. I'm just not sure if I'd be athletic enough to make it happen, but it is more of a face-up rather than post-up game. And maybe I could be part of a small ball lineup, creating havoc with big guys trying to guard me on the perimeter. Boy, that's a moment he'd like to archive. Embarrassing lapse of judgment there.
So Denver ends up going with a whole new group. To the wing right side. Wide open look here for Murray. And again, Denver no good.
Tell you what, the defense was lucky there. I mean, leave him that open from range, he'll typically knock it down.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
And not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
Now here's Rivers. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Green in the post. Working on Booker. Najee. It's good on the putback.
Way to work the glass, buffet style. Second chance buckets. They can make a big difference.
2 minutes into the second half of play now. Paul, right side, pulls it up. They get it back.
And using that 7'5" wingspan, putting it back off the miss, one of Aiden's specialties.
Morris passes to Dozier. Morris inside, defended by Paul. And the pass to Dozier. Clock at 6. A beautiful reverse layup. Dozier's got it all tied up now for Denver.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Paul looking around. There's the drive. Bridges outside. Offline with his 3. Nuggets have gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter. 50% from the field. Najee passes to Rivers.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Here's Morris. Drops in the layup for 2.
Morris.
Morris has got his first bucket in this one.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Now here's Paul. Dishes to Ayton. Right side Crowder. Tries it from 9. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And this is why you got to put a body on Ayton. When you don't, he torches you with the putback.
Rivers with it. Now guarded by Ayton. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg? I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Denver making a switch here. Porter's checked in. Now here's Porter. He has 5. Here's Morris. He kicks it to Porter. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team.
Boy, in a game this snug, you can ill afford to commit those kinds of turnovers.
And so it's Smith with it. He'll bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. Payne dishes to McGee. Porter with a block.
You know, one area where I think Porter Jr. has surprised a bunch of folks is his shot blocking. I mean, he's got a natural knack for doing it.
Payne finds Shamet. Here's McGee. And it's McGee with the jam.
He's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points.
Hey, guys, I know I'm stating the obvious here, but those could be an important 2 points considering how close this game is.
Dozier passes to Morris. He dishes it to Porter. It's over Payne, and again, Denver no good. Phoenix has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. And there's the call on Austin Rivers. That is his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul. Into the lineup for the Nuggets, Nikola Jokic, Aaron Gordon, Will Barton.
Here's Smith.
Jamal Murray.
Here's McGee. And they have their chances. 2 offensive rebounds, but they still come up empty. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. 3 quarters of play in a close game here. Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. The Nuggets trail. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Bridges in at the 3. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. Porter dishes to Gordon. And there's a whistle. That goes on Mikal Bridges. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second team foul.
Murray looking around. With the drive, and it's Murray with the jam.
And you know finishes like this get Murray pumped up. He's a big-time dunker off the drive now. He'll sneak punch you if you're not careful.
Now here's Paul. And it's sent back by Jokic. Gordon inside. He's against Crowder. Gordon kicks to Murray. Shot from the wing. Bridges with the steal. To the middle. Kicks it out to Booker. Back to Ayton. Down to 5 on the shot clock. For 3, Booker. It's hauled in by the Nuggets.
And even against defense as tight as that, you almost expect him to still bury those.
And that one's good. Jokic.
Hey, even by NBA standards, Jokic is a mountain of a man. 6'11", they list him at 284. That's almost a seventh of a ton, folks. The Joker can handle whatever contact he embraces.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down, try to get some easy ones.
Murray for 3. And he commits the intentional foul.
Mikal Bridges. That's his 3rd personal foul. 3rd team foul.
Murray for 3. It's good from long range. Murray's got the lead up to 5 now for the Nuggets.
And offensively, they seem to have turned a corner.
Yeah, I don't know if it's coincidence or not, but a much better half since they changed hoops. And they're really looking strong here.
Porter with it. Bridges covering. Here's Jokic. It's hauled in by the Suns. Ayton's got rebound number 7 for him tonight.
Not his best game, but they're still getting it done collectively. No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
An accurate shooter from all areas of the floor. Booker has the confidence needed to dominate on offense. And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
Murray, and he drops in the layup off the glass. And that's now 9 points for Jamal Murray.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Now here's Booker, and the foul on Will Barton. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Those are always tough to judge, but I think the official got that one right.
And the Suns making a change here. McGee's checked in, just 4 to shoot. Here's Booker, drives to the hoop.
How about the focus from Booker? I mean, refusing to let anything stop him from getting that basket.
And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That will be foul number 5 on him.
4th team foul.
Murray against Paul. Murray the pass to Barton. Tries it from 19. And right on target. Good. Murray's got 9 points now in just the 2nd half.
Jamal Murray really loves being the crunch time deliverer. This guy relishes the chance to make big hoops.
Now here's Booker. McGee finds Paul. On the wing, Bridges. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Here's Booker. Doesn't go that time. Now Denver takes it the other way. And the Suns call time here. They're behind by 5. 1:29 left in the 4th quarter. And now we present our New Balance player of the game, Nikola Jokic.
And he's provided them with a major mismatch on that low block tonight. They've been able to lean on his scoring in the paint. And if nothing else has worked, he's given them a reliable option on every possession.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, here's what Monty Williams went over with his team during the timeout. He told them, look, guys, we're running out of time. We're going to make a move. It's got to be now. Are you guys ready to make a move? They all nodded, and he said, then go take it. Kevin?
Cameron Haynes checked in for Paul.
To get where you want to go as a team, you need big game players. There's no way around it. And historically, Murray tends to play his best on the biggest stage.
Bridges against Porter. Murray outside. Gordon kicks to Porter. Pass to Jokic. Shoots over McGee. McGee with the block.
Yeah, if you had to pick the top priority for McGee, I think that's it. Contest shots, block shots, hit in the air, use that length to deny shots at the rim.
And that trip played out perfectly for them.
They get a hand on it. Bridges with the steal. Here's Payne. Bridges against Barton. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway. The coach's challenge has been issued. Close game like this, down to the wire, this is what it's for.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
How about that mobile one block we just saw? Amazing defensive work.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
And so it's Denver who comes out on top here. This win, such a tremendous emotional boost for them.
Really an accomplishment. And
At center. It's time.
Hi, Alexander.
Thank you, Kevin.
It's rugged, tough road, David. No question about it. Thank you. Now, a look at Dallas's starting lineup. Hardaway on the wing, along with Finney Smith. Big men on the floor. It's Porzingis and Powell. And it's Doncic in at the point guard position. And for the Suns, Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Bridges in at the small forward position. And so it's Dallas with it after Devin Booker missing on that last three-pointer. Finney Smith passes to Powell. Here's Finney Smith. Shot clock at 5. Out to Doncic. Over Paul. And it's Doncic missing.
Well, they shouldn't be giving that shot to anyone, but they certainly shouldn't be giving it to him. That's a big break for the defense.
Here's Paul. Kicks it out to Booker. Paul with the ball. It's rebounded by Doncic. And there's the call on DeAndre
Ayton.
That's his first foul. And the backcourt matchup tonight, Brent, definitely high-powered. At the point guard position in particular, much more scoring expected than in decades past.
Yeah, you got to be a triple threat at every position. And at the point guard, it just commands so much more attention. They're the initiators of the offense. There's so many guys who are tremendous scorers that can create opportunities themselves with the ball and do it from deep range. They can play off a pick and roll and manipulate the defenses. So it has been a golden era for point guards, and it's a new way in which they play, being able to shoot that three ball, Kevin.
Here's Booker. Porzingis with the block.
And Porzingis showing some of those signs from early on in his career where he was a great shot blocker.
Back to Hardaway. Wide open. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Can't talk enough about the subtleties in that setup right there. The assist, really the key to that entire sequence.
Ayton finds Booker. Sinks the three-pointer.
Just not thinking about it twice. Devin Booker with the ball. He's going to let it rip.
Doncic against Paul. Out left to the wing. Finney Smith passes to Doncic. On the wing, Hardaway. Shot clock at 6. Down low. Here's Porzingis. Phoenix grabs the miss. Back to Booker. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Offensive rebound, and Crowder stays with it.
And this is what's expected from Jay Crowder, just the hard work ethic to get in there and play physical.
Here's Doncic. Powell kicks to Hardaway. Here's Doncic. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Suns have gone 2 of 6 from the field. Trey, you always want DeAndre Ayton to play more aggressively, don't you?
Well, it's when he's at his best, especially when he's down low and using his frame. He's kind of like, you know, this young kid that doesn't realize how big he is, but he's starting to understand how much his size can impact what he can do on both ends of the floor.
Too long in the paint. He's hit with a 3-second violation. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. And so he hits the technical free throw.
And Chris Paul still a great defender. Fantastic positioning.
Well, not only the positioning, but if you watch Chris Paul, he's calling out every option of every play that every offense is running in the NBA. That kind of intelligence gives the rest of his group incredible confidence. And from the very beginning, Chris Paul has been one of the most disruptive point guards defensively the league has ever seen.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
That's good from Doncic on the assist by Powell. Doncic has got 5 points so far. Paul passes to Booker. Bridges outside. Goes up on the wing, and the Suns tack on 2 more.
Booker's all-around game is really coming together. Nice play there.
Doncic looking it over. It's Powell on the wing. Kicks to Hardaway. Doncic outside. Outside Hardaway. Back to Doncic. Over Paul. And that one hits back iron. And here's Ayton. He'll bring it up for Phoenix. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Hardaway.
Better to be lucky than good. That pass was just deflected and not stolen. Dodged the bullet there.
Three-pointer. Crowder drills it from outside. Crowder's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Doncic against Crowder. Out to Hardaway. Pass to Porzingis. Back to Hardaway. The 3 for Doncic. No good there. And that does it for the first quarter. Phoenix ahead, up by 4. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And taking a look at the Suns' performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Well, their effort on the defensive end has set the tone for this game.
Yeah, defense has been infectious here as everybody stepping up aggressively on that end.
The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. Up and forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. And it's Saric in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Now here's Saric. And he makes that one. Saric has got the lead up to 6 now for Phoenix.
Saric, one of those guys with size and a combination of a deft touch. And in close, he's effective.
Doncic outside. Outside Hardaway. Pass to Finney-Smith. 6 on the shot clock. And he's off on his first shot of the game. Suns leading by 6. Saric looking around. Bridges left side. And that one off the back of the rim and in.
They've settled into a nice groove offensively here in the second.
Doncic against Paul. Porzingis passes to Hardaway. Back to Porzingis. It's stolen by Saric. Kicks it out to Booker. Crowder against Porzingis. And here we go. The Mavericks in a fast break. That's tipped. Bridges with the steal. And Phoenix pushing it up now. Saric has got the ball. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Mavericks trail by 8. And Brent Saric, a guy who's been in and out of the starting lineups his entire career.
It's been nice to see, though, how he accepts the role, because what he has been doing has helped produce the wins. He could play some 4 alongside another big, but he's a 5 that has skill, can pass the ball and can shoot it a little bit, and he's embraced the role of coming off the bench to try to provide some sort of offensive and defensive impact.
Suns leading by 6. Paul looking around. There's the pass to Booker for 3. Out of bounds. Dallas takes possession.
Dallas ball.
Mavericks trail by 6. Doncic outside. Here's Porzingis. Nice move. And it's good on the layup.
A playmaker of Doncic's talents wasn't missing that gap. He quickly gets the ball to the wide open man.
And here is Paul. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. 6 to shoot. And the foul on Dorian Finney-Smith. That's his first foul. So for the Suns, Cameron Johnson's checked in for Jay Crowder. And Landry Shamet subbed in for Devin Booker. Johnson wide open. He fires. Nailed from three-point land.
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the D.
And Doncic, here we go. And the dunk by Doncic.
And showing he's got a few tricks up his sleeve there. Doncic's handles are very impressive.
Suns leading by 5. Paul dishes to Bridges. He feeds it to Johnson. Paul outside, takes a 3. That's good, and Johnson with the assist. Paul's got himself going with the triple, his first man.